Hey guys, welcome back. It's Dotoran. As you'll see, I'm running a new pre-release of the 1.9. This is pre-release 4. And the game has been taking on some incredibly new angles. If you remember, we had finished building the bridge over to our Nether ruins that we discovered. And I had come back, and if you look at my bar, you'll notice that I've collected a few things. I had talked about us needing a bow and arrow when we go back so that we can properly handle those blazes that we saw. And I also found some iron, so I crafted some new iron tools. And I was trying to get some armor together, and I've only got 6 leather, so we may take a jaunt back to the house and see what we can do to leather up. But what I want to do is go back to the Nether and get some more of this Nether brick so that we can properly finish off this new portal we built. I've got enough fences for what we're going to want to do, but I'm going to need a bunch of this brick, and from this brick we're going to need to make some stairs so that it looks proper. I also noticed that we're running a little low on food. So I think what I'm going to do is take some of this meat. I got 16 of this rotten flesh, but I haven't been doing too well with this rotten flesh. You get a 1 in 3 chance that it'll actually work for you, and you get a 1% chance that it's actually going to work against you and actually poison you. So I don't want to get poisoned. So before we head out, let me just check real quick in these chests. Yeah, see? All right, we don't have too many arrows. I took all the arrows that we were able to create from our dark tower. You know, my other world that I had built the first tower in, I have just tons of arrows. And in my first world that I ever made, I had actually come across a spawner that had skeletons, so I was able to get a ton of arrows from the skeletons. Now I play on hard, so I want to be careful I don't get jumped, but there's something I wanted to show you out here. Do you notice that? Ooh, ooh. See, I'm getting jumped already. Yes, I am. Get out of here, you. Get out of here. Come on. Alright, I'm not going to stay out here too long. But, I don't even have a hand weapon. Come on. Go away already. Problem is, he's got to be a fair distance from you before you can actually kill him. But there's a couple things going on here. Okay, hopefully I won't get jumped again. Alright, let's come over here. Take a look at the moon. A couple things to notice about the moon. It's no longer square-shaped. And if you take a good look, neither is it perfectly rounded, because the moon is now a round moon that shows different phases of the moon. So this isn't a full moon. I forgot what they call this. But that was one neat new effect. So let's go inside and properly get rid of this darkness and come out and take a look at the new sun. Okay, so good night. Alright, here we are. We got some daylight. Let's come out here. I want to take a quick look. I've been getting jumped lately by creepers in the daylight. So they must really love me. There it is. See the sun now? The sun is now circular as well. You see that? He's actually put on his blog and on the Minecraft forums that he's taking a vote. Should he keep them in Minecraft round, or should he put them back to square? You know, I do like the blockiness of this game, but I think in these two places it's a nice enhancement. I kind of like the curve. Okay, I went out to far just so that I could have the ability to show you those. Oh, I wasn't on far. I was only on normal. All right, I'm going to go to short, so I could hopefully speed it up a little. But I want to come back here because we're looking for a couple more supplies here. All right, I'm looking for a little bit more what? Anything to make armor out of. So we got a little bit of leather. All right, I'm not seeing any kind of iron or anything. Nothing in here. Okay. All right, let's check back at the house and see what we got in there. Anyways, pre-release 1.4. This one is actually really nuts. There is now the ability to create potions. Potions that can do all sorts of different things. There are potions that will help regain your health. There are potions that will temporarily, based on a particular time limit, give you added strength or other new abilities. There are potions that will allow you to take away or actually do damage to some of the monsters right off the bat. All right, I'm going to take this with us too. And then there are potions that you can actually use to enchant both weapons and armor. So, say for instance, diamond tools used to be the most powerful you could have. There was something called chainmail, but that actually never made it into the real game. You could hack it in, or if you were in creative mode, you could get access to it. But that was about the only way you could do that. But now we have these potions that actually would allow you to add strength or durability or even new effects to some of your weapons. I actually saw one potion that was used to create the ability to spawn fire upon a bad guy. So you'd have your sword, and you'd take one whack at a bad guy with this enchanted sword, and it would immediately cause them to burst into flames. Kind of like what happens to most of the bad guys in the sunlight. However, using these takes some work. It's not an easy affair, and it actually adds an entirely new element to the game. I want to come down here and just collect some of this wheat, because something else that's changed, and this one is going to involve us taking some precautions in how we treat the passive mobs in this game. It used to be you could go and kill the passive mobs basically whenever you needed them. You needed meat, you needed eggs, you needed leather. You just kill the animals as you needed them. And then, later on down the line, they would spawn some more and you could just get as much as you needed over time. Well, there's a couple new things going on with these animals. They will now no longer respawn in an area for quite some time. So, for instance, if cows spawn in, it used to be that if you didn't do anything with or to the cows after a period of time, or if you left the chunk that they happened to spawn into, they would actually despawn and be removed from the game. Well, that's not happening anymore. So whatever animals are spawned in will stay right in that chunk area. They can wander, into a new chunk or whatever, but they're not going to despawn. So that kind of adds some actual realism to the game too. It's not like you can just say, poof, I need an animal. But then here's the reason I wanted to go out and grab some of this wheat. Something else that is now possible is you can lure these animals into enclosures that you've created. And then using wheat, you can charm the animals so that as long as you have 2 of them, they will actually spawn or have a baby animal. So I want to see, and I don't know who's lurking around here today. Cows, pigs, chickens, even sheep. If you're actually holding the wheat like this, and they actually get a glimpse of you, you can't be standing behind them. You got to bump into them or walk in front of them or something. But once they see it, they get charmed by, I don't know, the scent or the sight of it, and will actually start following you. And then you can bring them back into an enclosed area. And then, like I said a second ago, even if you leave the chunk, like if you were to go to the Nether, let's say, when you came back, they would still be there. Or even if you left the chunk on a 3-4 day journey, they would still be there. So in that regard, you can kind of begin to farm the animals. And using the breeding with the wheat, you now have a way of farming the animals, creating new animals. Now, there are a couple of interesting pieces there. If you enchant 2 animals so that they breed, a couple things happen. Once they've been enchanted, you can't really enchant them again. And if they have a baby, you can't re-enchant them. Alright, now here is a sheep. So if I can get this sheep to see me. Alright, now he sees me, so watch. If I wander away and turn around, there he is. See that? Now since animals tend to spawn in pairs, there we go. So let's see if we can't come up here and grab the attention of this sheep. Come on, sheep. There he is. Alright, so now we should, now we got 2. Alright, so let's bring these 2 sheep back to our little enclosure next to the house, and then we'll enchant them to breed. Alright, are they still with us? Yeah, they're coming. Okay. So like I said, they have to have never been enchanted before, and they have to have not had a baby. Okay. Once they have a baby, they become very protective of that baby and will watch and travel with that baby. So no matter what you do, they're not going to follow you anymore. And they can't be enchanted to breed again until that baby has grown into a mature adult. Okay, so they're both here. And I'm still holding this wheat. So I'm going to open the door and I'm going to come into this pen. And what you're going to do is you want to get a fair distance from where your door was. And eventually they're going to get enchanted to come join us. Come on. Come on in. Let's come this way. Maybe this guy will join us. Come on. There we go. There's one. Now we got to get the other guy to come. Come on. Come on in. Come on. I know you want me to. Bring you in. Come on. There he is. All right. Come on. Come on. Come on. There he is. And then I'm going to come as far out as I can. And then, like I said, they follow you because you're holding the wheat. So if I stop holding the wheat, see that? They ignore me. So now I can come and close this door so they're not going to get out. Then if I go back to holding the wheat, all you do is with the wheat, you right-click them. See the hearts? So now he's ready to breed. You just need another fully grown adult, like this guy. Right-click him. Now he's ready. Now, if they get in close proximity to each other, they'll breed. There they go. Poof! There's a baby! Hello, baby Baba. How are you? And you'll notice, I'm still holding the wheat, but they don't care. He's watching me, but they don't care. Okay. And did you hear him? He's even got his own little noise. Talk to me, little baby. Bah, I hear you. Okay. So that was really cool. Alright, so I'm going to start breeding them. Now I'm going to scoot out this way so he's not able to escape. Ha ha. Ha ha, you're in there. And then quickly, because I don't want to get jumped, I'm going to hop back over to the tower. And we're going to try this quick entrance. Oh. Heh. Works great if you're lined up properly. There we go. Okay. Oh, I heard you. I heard you. Alright, come on. Come die. Alright. Well, let's see. I don't know if we gained any arrows. I think we did it, like, I think there were 6, so I think we gained 3. I would love it if I could find a spawner for skeletons. Alright, what am I? Alright. Alright, I'm going to take some of this just so I don't die. I was kind of hoping I would find some cows so that I could make some more of this leather. But we're going to put on the little amount that we have. It's not really going to give us a ton of protection. Yeah, 1.5 shields almost. But that's okay. Alright, let's get rid of the darkness. And then we're going back to the Nether.